Welcome back to the Sage Audio channel. Today we'll discuss our picks for the top 6 free vocal plugins that you can use to get a pro sound. We'll cover the functionality of each, discuss why you might want to use them, and listen to stereo examples of each so that you can find great free plugins. So if you could, like, subscribe to the channel, and stick around for the full video. But first, if you have a mix that you need mastered, send it to us at sageaudio.com. We'll master it for you and send you a free mastered sample of it. So first up, we have Yoin by Al O'Lantern. Yoin is a reverb plugin with a truly unique timbre. It mixes reverberation and saturation to create a distinctive, lo-fi sound that can work well for creative mixes. Speed introduces modulation, which can be used for a creative effect. Mixes your wet-dry, and depth is the amplitude of the modulation. Tightness affects how concise or diffused the reflections are. In other words, it changes the emphasis between early and late reverb reflections. Saturation introduces harmonic distortion and compression to the reverb, while crush reduces the sampling rate or bit depth to create intense distortion. Lastly, sparkle decreases the amount of damping. At lower settings, you'll affect a smaller frequency range since this setting works pretty much like a high-pass filter. Let's try the plugin out and pay attention to how the saturation and crush options make the plugin have a really unique timbre. At number 2, we have Space Modulator by Valhalla DSP. Space Modulator is a great way to add some chorusing and doubling effects to your vocal. A vocal chorus is great at adding some stereo width and a sense of fullness to either the lead or some BGVs. Now, the most important feature of the plugin is the mode setting at the bottom left, with which you can switch between 11 different types. Doubler is great for your lead, and Ensemble 360 is great for BGVs. Mix style is your wet-dry, rate is the rate of modulation, and depth is the amount of time it takes to modulate the signal. You can introduce feedback and control a set pre-delay with the manual dial. Now, if you don't know where to start, there are a lot of helpful presets included. Let's use the plugin on a vocal and alter the modes to create unique and useful modulation. Number 3 is Frequency Echo by Valhalla DSP. Frequency echo or freak echo can be used to add delay or modulated delay to your vocal. With it, you can delay your vocal like you'd expect, but also you can pitch, shift, and bend these delays to create an interesting and unique effect. To the left is the mix dial and the delay dial, which can be switched between milliseconds and notes that are synced to the host BPM. In the middle is the shift rotary, which controls the modulation of these delays in hertz. Feedback works as you'd expect, but given the modulated nature of the signal, it can really alter the timbre of the signal. You can adjust the range of frequencies that can be affected with a low and high pass filter, as well as change the output mode from mono to stereo. Let's listen to the plugin and alter the modulation settings to create some unique sounding delays.
Stop beating. 7 days no sound, but you're all around.
Number 4 is Flying Delay by Superfly DSP. If you're looking for a more traditional sounding and behaving delay, try Flying Delay. It's simplistic enough to create traditional delays, but it allows for some unique sounds due to its versatility. In the middle of the plugin, you can affect the decay of the delay and the length of the delay. The length can be synced to the BPM as well. The decay can be made linear or irregular, and a ping pong setting can be introduced. I really enjoy mixing the ping pong setting with the mid-side mode. This provides some really enjoyable depth and stereo width to the vocal. At the bottom of the plugin, you can affect your wet-dry, add some mild tape distortion and tonality to the delay, and control what gets delayed with a high and low pass section. Let's listen to the plugin and consider how the ping pong effect changes the delay. At number 5, we have Mage by Beat Assist. Mage is a stereo tool used to spread the signal from the center into the stereo field. If you use it on a vocal, you can easily make it sound wider with this plugin. Although this won't work on every lead vocal, it can be incredibly helpful when you're using it on a harmony or BGV that doesn't need to be in focus. With it, you can invert the phase of the signal and swap the left and right channels. Below, you can introduce automatic panning, which will slowly or quickly shift the vocal between the left and right channel. Click on the LFO button to change this timing and change the waveform to alter how it gets panned between the left and right channels. In the middle of the plugin is where you can control the width of the signal. The graphic in the bottom left gives you a good indication of how each setting affects the stereo image. Stereo gain increases the amplitude of the side image. Spread alters the crossover of the left and right signal, and pseudo stereo utilizes delay to increase the stereo width. You can further adjust these settings using the left and right gain dials at the bottom and introduce some makeup gain with the output. Let's take a listen and focus on the expansion of the vocal into the stereo field.
What about us? It's funny 'cause it's true. I'm so down with you. And the pain is feeling real on you. It's never been me and you. When you start to feel alright, my heart will stop beating. 7 days no sound, but you're all around.
Number 6 is BPB Saturator by Bedroom Producers Blog. If you want to add some harmonic distortion to your vocal, the BPB Saturator offers great tonality. With it, you can introduce both tube and tape distortion, which means that different harmonics will be used, which can cause a unique timbre. Blend these two settings together to make a present and aggressive sound. Additionally, you can reduce the output to compensate for any gain changes that the saturation causes. Up top is a low and high pass filter, which you can use to narrow the range being affected. Try this plugin out on any vocal that you want to have cut through a mix or have a distinctive and aggressive tonality. Let's take a listen to the plugin and pay particular attention to the difference in tonality between the tape and tube settings.
It's true, I am so down with you. And the pain you feel it real, I knew. It's never been me and you. When you're starting to feel alright, my heart will stop beating. 7 days no sound, but you're all around.
So these are our picks for the top 6 free vocal plugins, but what do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. But thank you so much for watching. We really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and it's the best way to stay up to date on the videos that we release. There's a comment section where you can leave your thoughts on this video, or you can leave a suggestion for a future video. And again, if you have a mix that you need mastered, you can send it to us at sageaudio.com. We'll master it for you and send you a free mastered sample of it. Thank you so much for watching, We'll see you in the next video.